Alright, before I begin the video, I would like to say thank you to the channel members. No Running in My Lobby, Fluffity Chuff Nuffles, Elias I Don't Know, Annette Fisher, Steve Hughes, and the Yabbick. Click the join button, become a decent human today, so you can actually claim that title and brag to your friends about how awesome you are. Sign up today. Now, all of that out of the way, being said, and just, nice, decent setup screen transition in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody! BlastCapBadger. So I'm getting to the Discord requests right now, just to try to get them out of the way. And also, I've got 3 of them lined up from James J. So the first 3 are going to be his. So that being said, let me minimize that. Why are you not cooperating? Okay, so the first one was from James J. as a request. So, I hope you're ready for this. Because we all, anyone who has any sense of humor likes this dude. It's Ricky Gervais. So this is Ricky Gervais. War. It seems like a short one, so this might be an easy upload. Alright, y'all ready? By the way, this is from James J. on Discord. Just so y'all know. Let's get into it.
Now, when I'm at home, I watch hours and hours of Discovery Channel and History Channel. Hours. Discovery Channel, History Channel. Ask me anything about sharks and Nazis. Round of applause there for... They're not as bad as a lot of people make out. Sharks, I mean. Nazis.
You know what? You know what? You gotta hand it to Ricky Gervais. I don't think I've seen this one before. But you know what? He's right. Back in the day, I think around the time this came out, all that you saw on the History Channel was the beginnings of Shark Week. Or you saw mostly documentaries about World War II and the Nazis. Although you never ever saw documentaries about Stalin and Mao. But you only saw them about Hitler. I wonder why. He's got a point.
Is awful. Sharks, brilliant. Amazing creature. Okay. It can hone in on a floundering fish, right? Through the vibrations that it picks up through electrical impulses, through sensors in its flank. It doesn't need its eyes, but contrary to popular belief, their eyes are very good, okay? But it can smell and taste the slightest human secretion of blood and sweat, 1 part in a billion from a mile away. A shark would have found Anne Frank like that. Nazis, rubbish. I've been to her house. It's tiny. Every day they went in. Okay, let's move on. Sarge, can we look upstairs today? No, there's no one down here. Move on. Sarge, what's that tapping? She had time to write a book, for Christ's sake. Well, it ends a bit abruptly and no sequel. Lazy. No, but...
No sequel, though. Lazy. You gotta hand it to Ricky Gervais. He's a genius. He really is a... I remember the first time I, heard of Ricky Gervais was, it was a movie. He makes fun of so many different things, but it was the invention of lying or some shit like that. And he makes up all these rules, and he's like, oh no, this doesn't feel right. And then he gets what was it, pizza boxes or something? And he carves out a shape from the pizza boxes, and he's like, this feels better. But if you haven't seen The Invention of Lying, y'all should check it out.
Not a traditional subject for comedy, the old Holocaust. But I will say something about the Holocaust, and I'm sticking my neck out here, but in my opinion, I blame Adolf Hitler. He was the ringleader. Old Adolf. That name's died out, hasn't it? He killed that dead, didn't he? No one's calling their kid Adolf nowadays. No little Adolfs going to school. Loads of Brads and Angelinas, but no, look, you don't hear the teacher doing the register. Brad here, Angelina here, Adolf here. I do that quick so no one can take a picture of me doing that. No, but people make excuses for him. People say, oh, he was stupid, he was easily led, he didn't mean that. What do you mean he didn't mean that? They say, oh no, he was influenced by the political philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, right? Because Nietzsche wrote this paper talking about a Superman. He said, not all men are born equal. And Hitler misinterpreted this and went way too far with it. And think of that. You're a great scholar, you've done this work, and you get a call from the Führer. And the Führer goes, all right, Nietzsche. Yes. Yeah, good, what do you want? He goes, just read your book. What do you think? Love it. Love all that, man and Superman, not everyone's equal, kill all the Jews. Sorry? Not everyone's equal, so kill all the Jews. I didn't like that. I read between the lines. I didn't mean that. That's...
You know, that makes it sound like it could have all just been a misunderstanding. When reality is, yeah, no. I mean, look at what happened in like China, and look what happened in Russia, and look what happened in Germany and Italy also. They were just using people that they didn't like as convenient excuses for everything they did, right? And everybody knows it. However, people are more focused on like Hitler and NZ Germany than they are on like, you know, on Russia when it became the USSR and China when it became Communist China. People are much more scoped in only on Hitler. That's not excusing anything he did. But why is there not enough attention on the other three? I wonder why.
Terrible. You haven't been killing... You haven't been killing Jewish people, have you? What? Have you been killing Jewish people? Yeah. A few. How many? 6 million. 6 million? That's what I won't do anymore. Leave it at 6. That's terrible. I won't do any more. Stay for dinner? Well, I will, but be careful in future. I will. Are you writing any other books? Well, I am, but I'm scared to tell you about it.
Just 6 million people dead. No big deal. For all we know, there's an element of that in there, right? For all we know. I mean, not everybody was in those secret meetings, right? Or like there's still so much about like the NZ regime that we still have no idea about to this day. There's still so much that we're uncovering throughout the years. Not everything is known. So, heck, for all we know, something like that could have happened. But it just sounds so ridiculous.
I won't do anything. What's your new book called? My new book is called The Gypsies. Do we need them? Cheers. No, don't applaud that. We shouldn't talk about such things. It's not like we're in peace times now, is it? There's a little thing going on in a country called Iraq, which is not my favourite war. My favourite war is... oh, so many. They're good for different reasons. Falklands. Probably the Falklands, because we won that one, and it was great. It was against Argentina. Yeah, weird. We're going to war with Argentina. All right, okay, fair enough. Yeah. But the reason it's my favourite war is that it was a range war, and what that means is the Argentine guns could fire 9 kilometres. The British guns could fire 17 kilometres. So we just parked our ships 10 kilometres away, and theirs were falling into the sea, and we were shelling the shit out of them. It's the war equivalent of holding a midget at arm's length. And he's flailing, and you're just kicking him in the bollocks like that.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's really not wrong. Although I'm pretty sure that the British Royal Marine Commandos had involvement in that as well. I'm pretty sure. My memory isn't the best on the Falklands, but I'm pretty sure Commandos landed. I'm pretty sure. Someone let me know if I'm right or wrong on that one.
Vietnam, best soundtrack. Second World War, best ending. That had to be the end. That was a great finale. You couldn't follow that, could you? People are worried about that. They go, oh, atomic energy. Oh, it's bad. The effects are still being felt today. But, oh, it ended a war. And that's good. And it was discovered by Einstein. And he's a genius. And in his 1903 paper, he said that light could be described as discrete bundles of energies that when irradiated onto an unstable... What maniac thinks like that? Really? I'm not a doctor, but I think that's what turned Stephen Hawking's mad, too much thinking. Do you know what I mean? The universe is expanding. Of course it is, Stephen. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Jeez. Take a day off, go for a walk. Not a walk, but I mean... You know, open a window, watch a bit of TV. Robot Wars is on. You love that, don't you? Greatest mind on the planet.
First he says go for a walk, then he says watch Robot Wars. It's so screwed up. It's so screwed up, but it is funny. Messed up, but funny.
People say, oh, we should never go at Stephen Hawking. Oh, he's a genius. He's not a genius. He's pretentious. Born in Oxford and talks with that fake American accent.
All right, there we go. So the first one's out of the way. This was by James J. Ricky Gervais. War. Pretty funny. You gotta love Ricky Gervais. He's like so irreverent. He really is. All right, so there is this one. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Me, look, people want to, like, nowadays people are going to war against comedians just for, well, being comedians. Which is really stupid. And then you got, like, a bunch of, like, woke comedians who aren't even good, but are, like, saying the right stuff. And it's like, just shut up and just go get another job. Or at least that's how most of us feel about it. But I don't know. What do y'all think? All right, y'all know what time it is. You like me. You like Ricky Gervais. You maybe possibly, and quite, recently felt the itch to click a certain button down below that's behind the subscribe button that says join. And then you will be entered in to win prizes. And you'll get the title of Decent Human. You can go brag to your friends, your family, your gerbil, your dog, your cat. The strange homeless person that walks up and down your street and yells gibberish at you and then says hi. All them kind of things. All right? That being said, be good. Be safe. Make good life for yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. BlastCapBadger out.